Welcome, folks, to the very first episode of Geeking with Kradam and Lobo. I'm Kradam, here with
Lobo.
And before we get into it, please like and subscribe and check us out on all other platforms. Now, today, we're going to be talking about something simple, but something that I know me and Lobo have some very big opinions on.
Oh, we got big opinions.
And that would be what has happened in the MCU since Endgame.
Some good things.
Some very
Some
very good
amazing things. That
Some
I've absolutely
amazing
loved.
things. Some
Absolutely
amazing things.
Also, some poopy butt.
Also, some of the worst cinematic comic depictions I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like some really bad shit out there.
Like worse than Howard the Duck.
Worse than Howard the fucking Duck. And you know what?
Like-
Howard the Duck is back. He's in the MCU now.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah, in the
I
new
fucking
season
forgot.
of What If, man. Oh shit, lots to get into here, folks.
And he was teased at the end of. Oh no, but that was before.
That was
Endgame.
before
That was
we're
before,
talking
so
about.
that
but he's
never
officially
mind.
in
Scratch
it now.
that. Cut that.
Yeah,
Cut that.
cut that. But lots to get into. So let's start at the beginning with some of the better things that we saw come out of the fresh post Endgame MCU.
I mean, I'm gonna say probably WandaVision. I really fucking liked WandaVision.
WandaVision was really good.
Had a great start. Had a great, I feel like, finish. It like set up a lot, but I don't know if it went much farther than like that.
I agree. Now, WandaVision, I thought it was a very good show. Not only because, a lot of artsy fucks out there will be like, hey, it was very artsy the way they did all the eras and stuff. Like, yeah,
I mean, like that's
sure,
why
that
I
was
like
cool,
it.
but
Yeah,
we're trying to geek out here, man. Like, we're trying to talk about like what it did for the fucking,
I'm an art geek too.
building this universe. And it was sick, but it ended, and and this is going to be the case for a lot of things we talk about. It ended, and I was like, what the fuck happens next? Like,
Oh yeah, had no significance to like anything basically.
it led into Multiverse of Madness, but then since Multiverse, like, what? She's dead. Like, she's proposed to be dead, and what the fuck happened at that? Like, what is the come of that shit?
Nothing.
I still have no idea.
We're still being
They've given us
edged
no
here.
indication. It's been fucking years.
Yeah.
So
Nothing has come of that. It was a great start. It's a great like foreplay for things.
was.
It got me really into it.
it was.
But like you said, I didn't come.
Yeah. And I think it was really after Endgame that the whole TV show thing started.
Yeah, it was. Actually.
I'm pretty sure
there was
WandaVision.
because that's when they
WandaVision
got
might have been
on,
the first one.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, it was like WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier,
Hawkeye,
They all came out maybe even at the same time.
Moon Knight, right? Was that
Maybe
the same
Moon
time?
Knight too. Maybe Moon Knight too.
Uh-huh.
That changed everything, but
Yeah, because that was
that-
just a very different format of it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't not like it.
I agree. And I'm glad you brought up WandaVision first, because WandaVision is the perfect highlight of post Endgame in that it had some really sick shit, but it also had some like not so great stuff.
It definitely has some like things I didn't love about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
But with that said, there's a lot worse shit that has come out. I'd like to stay on a positive here, and that would be both of the Spider-Mans that have come out since Endgame, both Far From Home and No Way Home.
Oh yeah.
Were gas.
I'm in Web Slinger's corner for sure.
Lobo loves fucking Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. No, I really enjoy all the variations and everything of him, and I'm hoping we do get more variations, honestly.
We will.
Like, yeah.
With Secret
like,
Wars coming out, Spider-Man 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's going to be...
But I'm also hoping like Miles Morales comes to live action.
To live
too.
action, that could be cool.
Yeah,
That
I
could
would
be
like
cool.
that.
I would not be surprised if that happens.
No, not at all.
Especially in
because
Secret Wars.
they're hitting all the multiverses in that verse anyway. So if they jump into ours, it makes sense.
Absolutely, I agree. Now,
Director's choice?
let me ask you, what is personally your biggest upset? Which movie were you the most hyped about, or show were you the most hyped about that just let you the fuck down?
Hmm. I'm gonna need a second to think about that one because
I
I'm
can
trying
tell
to
you
like,
mine for
yeah.
sure.
Let me tell you your. Let me
yeah.
tell you your take. And
Yeah,
then
yeah. I was so excited for Multiverse of Madness. And it's funny because I look back at all these films and TV shows since Endgame, and Multiverse of Madness is still one of the better ones.
Yeah.
But I was so let down by that movie.
Yeah, I don't count it as a bad one, but
Specifically the
it
Illuminati scenes.
yeah.
That cop out fight, and everyone can agree to it. Come on, dude. Like,
That's what I was thinking. It
that was
was
some
those
bullshit.
like
That was some
that
fucking
it was
bullshit.
exactly. It was just bullshit to show that they had characters.
That was fucking bullshit, dude. Smartest man in the world, and he there was so many flaws to that. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. That was whack. And I get that, like, at that point, they had a bunch of other shit filmed that they cut out, and they cut.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they cut it around, and they just were like, there was too much screen time. They were running low on screen time that they wanted, and so they cut it all out and decided to just play it as like, oh, we're gonna make it so it looks like to show how powerful Scarlet Witch was, which I get. She did look powerful, but at the same time, she won in really stupid fucking ways that made me be like, all right, she's not that powerful. These people are just fucking...
They're just being dumb.
They're dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, for me, was a letdown. There was a lot of hype around that one. But at the same time, there was worse projects that have come out.
I'm going to throw one at you.
Yeah.
That, because it's mostly because I love this actor. So I just like want him to be in things I love, was Secret Invasion. I love Samuel Jackson.
Secret
Pulp
Invasion
Fiction
was
is
tough.
fucking amazing.
Secret Invasion was tough.
It had so much ability to be there, and then
It just wasn't.
It just wasn't. And then the ending, like, I love, like, all right, Samuel Jackson's with an alien and everything. Like, that's like
fine
great and everything.
Yeah, you fucking green.
But it was just
you're
the
fucking,
way they
you're fucking a green alien.
portrayed
Like,
it.
don't we all want to do that?
It was just like fucking cringy as hell, and just
it was. Also,
it made me feel like it
poor
was
writing,
fucking stupid.
poor dialogue, poor writing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, it sucks. Samuel Jackson, great actor.
He's amazing.
And it wasn't just him. There was
He's
a lot,
fucking Mace Windu.
lot of really
Like,
good talent in
the
that.
only purple lightsaber, but like
A lot of really good talent in that show. Don Cheadle was in that show. Fucking Daenerys Targaryen was in that show. There's a lot of talent in that show, and it was really wasted. I agree with you, man. That was a tough one.
The Super Scroll looks kind of cool though.
That was.
I
the other
did
thing,
like
though.
that.
It was something that bred one of the most powerful MCU characters to
But
date.
they did nothing.
But it sucked.
Yeah.
So it didn't get me hyped.
And he
about the
hasn't
character.
come in anything else
No.
or anything.
Yeah.
But I will say he looked good.
He did.
He looked good.
Or she and he.
She.
They both.
They
looked
looked good.
Yes. All right. Move off the negative a little bit. I want to talk to you about Guardians 3.
You know that I think we saw that in theaters together. Actually,
We may have.
Yeah,
It might have just been me, you, and my girlfriend D.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fine. Lobo was third wheeling us hard, but it's chill because it was a gas
actually
movie.
his girlfriend that was third wheeling. I had
This
invited
is true.
him.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fire movie.
That tugged at heartstrings.
It did, and
I think that movie made me cry. If I'm going to be honest,
I laughed, I cried, I yipped, I hollered. I did all the things. My heart went up, it went down.
People got so annoyed in the theater because
Yeah.
I just kept getting up and jumping.
People got
And I was like,
so
"Woo!"
annoyed in the theater because me and Lobo were just like,
Rocket, don't die, don't die.
But that movie was so cute, and like it's one of those movies that, as us, what should be an adult man, the two of us should be adult men. We aren't, but we should be of it as whatever.
Being of age per se.
That movie just tickled my my childhood heartstrings. It kind of felt like I was watching Toy Story 3, but then also with dope ass fucking story, fight scenes, everything.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. Sick story, but the fight scenes in that
Were
movie.
so
and they finally took the fucking
good.
handcuffs off the characters that they
Yeah.
were nerfing for the first two.
Uh-huh.
Which, don't get me wrong, first two are some of the best movies.
Oh, they're
best,
great. And that's what
MCU
made
movies.
it like so impactful.
I know. And I love that they did Drax's strength justice.
Mm-hmm.
He was grabbing people and tossing them across like
Just
a field.
out of there.
Like,
yeah.
It was just better, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, as far as that goes, that was a good
His
one.
also thing with the children and everything, that was a funny ending. I felt like that was a good like
Good villain.
close for him.
Good villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Uh-huh.
that was a good movie. One that I liked but also didn't like was Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the story was pretty good. I liked Namor a lot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
thought
yeah.
Shuri did a decent job of
I like her a lot.
of
Honestly.
taking over Chadwick's shoes, but this was the biggest problem with that movie. And this has shown a lot
Mm-hmm.
since Endgame. The CGI was dog shit in that movie.
Yeah.
Especially with Ironheart.
Yeah.
She looked straight out of an actual like 90s Gundam anime.
And I'm not not a huge fan of her to begin with.
She wasn't my favorite character because like, dude, you did Iron Man so perfect. Just let it go. She looked terrible.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The CGI for her fight scenes when they were fighting in the water on that big tanker in Wakanda Forever was just terrible. It was just terrible. And like I said, we mentioned it earlier. RDJ embodies Iron Man. He was Iron Man.
He
was one of those
Iron
people
Man.
that like he's dead. You don't do Iron Man anymore.
No,
You know what I mean? Like you
done.
don't do Iron Man anymore.
Yeah.
And there's so many characters you could have chosen from.
There-
Why do you have to make another Iron Man-esque character? Like just
Exactly.
drop it. Drop it.
It'd be like doing a Flash variant after doing the Flash.
Yeah.
Like they just do
Yeah.
your character. He had his amazing story. Everyone loves him. Let that be and let his legacy be his legacy.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna put it on another upswing.
Yeah.
Loki. I really liked Loki. And I really liked the Easter eggs they hid in
Yes.
it. Am I gonna favorite one I'm gonna throw out right there is Throg. I think that's his name. The Frog Thor, Throg.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. When they're
That was
going
hype.
down and he's just like in the
In
little
the
bottle.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Really quick scene and
Loki-
everything. But like great. Very easily put in there.
May have been, in my opinion, the season 1 and 2, the best thing that's come out since Endgame.
Yeah. I'd probably agree to that.
I really do. I thought
It tickled
both
me in
seasons of
lots of
those
ways.
were just
It didn't make
phenomenal.
me cry, I'm gonna say, like Guardians of the Galaxy.
It didn't, but
But
it was so in my opinion, just so masterfully written, and it just sucks that the whole Kang thing didn't work out.
yeah,
It really sucks
does.
because I think
I
that they
was
had
excited
more in
for
mind
that.
for Loki than they do now, and
He just
it's a bummer.
yeah.
It's a bummer.
Uh-huh.
But
Now he's trapped, and I feel like, well, not trapped, but like I feel like
he is what
in
he is.
a writing sense, he's not
dead.
gonna come out of there. Exactly.
But this is the thing. He's dead, but they left it open for them to bring it back.
But they brought RDJ back.
I think
and
they're gonna.
everything. And I don't even want
I
to
heard
talk
rumor
about that.
he's
I don't want to
coming
talk
back.
about that.
Yeah,
I
let's
only
not
want to
talk about the future.
solid
Let's talk
things.
about the now.
Well, like another. Can I put another positive out there
Yeah.
that I feel like everyone can
Please.
fucking agree with? Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and
How could we
Wolverine.
not bring up Deadpool and Wolverine?
It was so fucking good. Even just the opening scenes
Yeah.
and the dance and everything.
And well, here's my thing about Deadpool and
Oh.
Wolverine, dude. And we've talked about this. Really, the story is kind of mid,
the story's mid as fuck.
but
It's
those comic accurate suits, those comic accurate fight scenes, all of the cameos,
the cameos, the characters, like fucking Blade, man.
Yeah. What was your favorite
Oh,
part of that movie?
honestly, this is gonna be so fucking dumb, but when Deadpool is just like lying to Cassandra about fucking what Human Torch is saying, she just fucking
Yeah.
pops him.
So hype.
Or for a fight scene, favorite fight scene moment is gonna be when Deadpool is using Wolverine skeleton's claws
To kill the TVA guys.
and
That
he's
like opening
oh,
scene.
I get why
thing,
this
yeah.
is so fun. Yeah,
That shit was hype.
So sick.
That was
So
hype.
sick.
All the fights between Wolverine and Deadpool were gas.
Them fucking in the car was amazing.
So good.
Like, oh, they made it steamy in there.
What a good movie, man. What a good movie.
What was
Enough
your
said on
favorite
that one.
cameo in that?
Probably Blade.
Yeah.
Probably Wesley. But that's my. I should say take it back. That was my favorite callback. My favorite cameo was Channing Tatum.
We don't be knowing that lid ain't coming off without that dome gonna come off with it.
I'm so sorry, beautiful. I want this to be gentle. Who is your dialect coach? The Minions?
Mostly because he's been campaigning for that for so fucking long.
Yes.
It was just great to see him do that.
Like, I'm not gonna knock the Gambit in Wolverine Origins.
X-Men Origins.
Yeah.
That he was great. I forget that actor's name,
but he didn't
was
have the
fucking great.
accent. And that's what I want from it. Like that he's from the Bayou.
Yeah, you got the Bayou accent so well. So well. All right. I mean, I'm sure all of you have heard enough about Deadpool and Wolverine as of late. I want to move on to a little bit of a controversial one, but I know it's one that me and Lobo watched together, and we kind of agreed that it gets far too much hate than it deserves, and that is the Marvels.
Yeah.
The Marvels, I get why all you
Yeah.
fuckers wanted to just shit on it. You know, like you can't get girlfriends. You want to fuck your mom. You want to, you just want to beat off in
tugging out
bed.
by
You just want to like
yourself is
beat off in bed
great,
all day,
but-
and like you suck, and like you have no friends, and like all you want to do is bitch about like women and feminism. So like I get it, man. Like I get where you're coming from, but like also shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That movie was decent.
It was good.
It had some cool fight scenes.
Uh-huh.
Introduced some cool shit.
I like the powers that they have.
Their powers are
Uh-huh.
sexy. When they all fought together, and their powers,
Yeah,
they
the
made them
group scenes-
complement each other.
I was
so
gonna
well.
say they go really well together, or they made them go really well together. I don't know if I would have initially thought they did, but it looks great. Those
Yeah.
combo attacks.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong,
Choice.
there was a lot of cringy comedy.
Well, that's why
But,
it's just good.
But like, come on, guys. You knew these characters. You knew this movie was coming out for a while.
Yeah.
If you're telling me you walked in there thinking there wasn't going to be any cringy comedy and some shit that would piss you off, then you're an idiot.
You're dumb.
So
you're silly.
if you're a sane person like myself and Lobo and you walked in with those expectations, it was a good
you can
movie.
walk out happy.
It was a happy movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But you guys are all
the popcorn
stupid
was worth
idiots.
it.
So, anyways, that was the controversial one. We didn't talk about What If. I don't want to talk about What If. It's such a
it's
what
not
if.
part of it. Yeah. Like, what if we did talk about it? What if we didn't talk about it?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't fucking matter because it's not fucking part of anything. And like, ugh.
All right, before we wrap this up, I want to ask you, we'll both go over them. Your favorite.
The most important question.
Yeah.
Would you hit She-Hulk in green form?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, word. Same.
You kidding me?
All right, we got that out of the way.
I want to know your favorite and your least favorite project post Endgame.
All right. Favorite.
It can be stuff we discussed or didn't discuss.
I'm going to probably say Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay. Fair. Such a good
It's Tobey Maguire.
movie. It's legendary.
That I feel sold
It's
it
legendary.
for me.
That was the only movie. All right.
Like-
So in the Infinity Saga, there were mad movies where I went to the theaters and there were scenes where everyone was like, oh!
Being crazy
Post-Endgame,
again.
That's the only movie that happened.
Yes. And it's
Actually,
because...
no, Deadpool and Wolverine 2.
Okay, yeah.
There's
yeah.
two. Those are the
I
only
originally
ones.
saw that by myself in
Yeah.
the middle of the day, so I could
So
just
you didn't experience
encapsulate
that,
it.
but-
So I was the only one
Yeah.
freaking out.
But
in
you
the
know what I
theater.
mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but so Toby, I love him. I love those movies. So he sold that one for me. And least favorite, I this is like really bad to say. I don't think I even finished it, but Hawkeye.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved Hawkeye.
I just
I fucking
couldn't-
loved Hawkeye.
I wasn't interested in
Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
Oh,
She just didn't interest me.
dude, that show was gas.
Like,
you know why that
I'd-
show was gas? Because Wilson Fisk was in that show.
I see. I liked that, but it was everything else. Like I love his character,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna.
I liked
lot of
Hawkeye. I
hours
like
to
Hawkeye
spend.
himself, and Kate Bishop was just like sexy Hawkeye. So like, it was cool.
I don't know. I saw her as a teen, so.
Why? She's like married to Josh Allen.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Josh Allen's kind of hot too.
Yeah. It's a good looking dude.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Fuck him for not beating Patrick Mahomes and going to the Super Bowl. Anyways, this is not about fucking sports. This is geeking out with Kradam and Lobo.
I don't even know who you just said. So
Yeah. Okay. So I like that favorite and least favorite though.
yeah, my least favorite is definitely a very controversial.
That's
one,
interesting. That's
I'm gonna
interesting.
say.
I would say my favorite, I stated it earlier, is probably Loki. Season 1 and 2.
Oh, wait, favorite?
I'll kind of lump them together.
Yeah,
That's probably
yeah.
my favorite. With, I will say, Deadpool and Wolverine and Spider-Man No Way Home are very close seconds. Very close.
The only way I didn't choose Deadpool and Wolverine is because, like we said, the story.
Yeah.
Like
story
the
was not
fights
great.
are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
yeah.
the fights are better than Spider-Man,
They are.
but
They are.
the story didn't sell me on.
Yeah, I feel you. My least favorite project since Endgame. Oh, there's been so many bad ones.
You gotta choose just
There's
one.
been so many fucking
Just
bad ones.
one.
Oh God, probably She-Hulk.
Really?
Probably She-Hulk or
She-Hulk's another one I feel gets too much hate. It's a lot of cringy stuff, but you gotta walk in knowing it's gonna be cringy.
She-Hulk and Werewolf by Night. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan. I'm not an old timey guy.
I can understand that.
I'm not an old timey guy.
I can understand that. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, not an old timey guy.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I actually do know that very much. Yeah.
anyways, that's Kradam and Lobo's take on the post Endgame MCU so far.
Oh,
we
yeah.
hope you enjoyed. If you disagree with us, I hope you did, and even more so, drop it in the comments. Let us know how stupid and idiotic we are.
Let's
If you
argue
liked our
in the
take,
comments.
let us know. Drop us a like. Drop us a follow.
Drop us a
you know,
subscribe.
click our links.
Drop us a Venmo.
Drop us a Venmo. Click our
take
links.
anything.
Check out our Instagram, our TikTok, our Twitter. Check out our OnlyFans. Like,
I'm
it's all out
literally
there.
begging you guys to just interact with us.
Interact with me. Touch me.
Please.
No. But anyways, yeah.
Please.
Thank you guys for coming. We hope to see you again.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Big Bros.